Good morning, my dear students. Today we enter chapter 3 of statistics. The title of the chapter is Linear Regression. This chapter carries 12 marks weightage in the board examination. There are 5 questions asked in the exam. The first question is from section A, carrying 1 mark. Another one from section B, also for 1 mark. Section C carries 2 marks for this chapter. This can be either a theoretical question or a practical question. Section D is for 3 marks, and section F carries 5 marks from the chapter linear regression. So a total of 12 marks you can get. Before understanding the linear regression chapter, you should be thorough with linear correlation. We had seen linear correlation earlier, where we said there can be linear correlation between two variables. Out of these two variables, one is the independent variable, and the other one is the dependent variable. In case of linear correlation, though we find out the relationship between the two variables, we are not in a position to find out the value of one of the variables if the value of the other variable is given. Say for example, if advertisement and sales are given for 5 years, and the amount of advertisement in the 6th year also is available, but the sales of the 6th year is not available. In that case, we have to apply linear regression method to find out the sales, the expected sales of the 6th year. It was actually Sir Francis Galton, the statistician, who first used the term regression. He was studying the relationship in human inheritance of 1000 pairs of fathers and sons. He gave the following information after doing his studies of 1000 pairs of fathers and sons. One of the conclusions he arrived at was that the fathers have tall fathers have tall sons and short fathers have short sons. Okay, and then number 2 he said is the average height of sons of a group of tall fathers is less than that of the average height of the group of tall fathers. That means the average height of group of sons would be less than that of the tall fathers. Then third point is that is the average height of sons of a group of short fathers is greater than average height of group of short fathers. That means the son's height is greater than that of short fathers. So these three conclusions he derived at, and from there the study of regression has begun. And we have to understand that there is always a cause and effect relationship between the two variables which we are studying under regression. Only if that condition is fulfilled is there any meaning in studying linear regression. Uh, Linear regression model that can be asked sometimes in examination. So what is linear regression model? The set of one or more equations representing a relation or a problem is called a model. So model is something connected with the equations. A statistical model which describes the cause and effect relationship between two variables is called a regression model. So if you are asked what is the regression model, your answer would be a statistical model which describes the cause and effect relationship between two variables is called a regression model. Generally, out of two variables having cause effect relationship, the causal variable is denoted by x, that is the causal variable, which is called the independent variable, and the other variable is the dependent variable. Okay, that means the dependent variable is the variable on which there is an effect of the independent variable. Generally, the examples which we can cite in this connection are advertisement cost and sales. Advertisement cost is considered to be the independent variable, and sales would be dependent variable. Okay, or in case of rainfall and uh, yield, rainfall is independent variable and yield is the dependent variable. So independent variable is called the x variable and dependent variable is the y variable. When we talk about the linear regression model, there can be an equation like this: y equals a plus